It's just not true. I'm such a bigger man than you'll ever be. I may or may not have forgotten that I was gonna stream today, and threw this shit together in like 2 minutes. Professional streamer, as you can tell, obviously. One viewer, as it should be. Not professional, I am extremely professional. I am the most professional streamer on the platform, alright? Boy. Hello, Charlie. I did make it on time. It took like 2 minutes to set up, because I didn't realize I was streaming until like 5 minutes ago. Yeah. I mean, all I had to do was like set up the scenes, set up the game, and then yeah, it happened. We were playing Borderlands 2 and it was fun. Yeah, I want to try a different game than Skyrim. Cars go brum brum. They do go brum brum. I want to play a different game than Skyrim. And I've had this game in my inventory for a long ass time. So I decided, it's a game. Yeah, we're gonna be playing Disco Elysium. It looks beautiful. It absolutely looks beautiful. A bit louder than I was expecting. You know, deal with it. Much louder than I was expecting it to be, Jesus. Can't make it any lower. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was on here before, and it sounded fine. I don't know why it was so loud all of a sudden. Weird. Professional streamer, by the way. Yeah, we're gonna be playing this. I did play a bit, like, before, but I don't remember a thing from it. It's a detective type game. Last time I played this was like in April of last year. I don't remember much about it. I just remember you talked to some kid. Yep. Extremely intelligent, very bad with people. Most interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Very psychological, a magnetic personality but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Okay. Hey, Baguette. Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done but dumb as a rock. Think? You want me to go thinker? You want me to think? I can think. I kind of want to go thinker. I kind of want to think real hard. Let's go thinker. Think. 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 I don't know how else you'd say that. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. R.S. Thomas. Deep. Begin? Yeah.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
I like that voice.
Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Okay.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a pool of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Of the meat thing. What the hell has happened?
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible.
I think,
Stay.
I think
Sail with me
we
through
have
the
an
abyss of the
ex-wife or
magic
something.
zone. Do you really?
I do.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had
Hey,
to bludgeon
fire!
yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much over yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
That's fine. I'm playing Disco Elysium instead of Skyrim today. I did this to myself. Tell me what's waiting for me. I don't care. I'm an idiot, a brave idiot. No, I'm a thinker.
There's this giant ball there, in evil apes.
Evil apes.
And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
What the fuck? You had the stream muted, Charlie. How do you do that? How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
That's very small.
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're juking it out. It's that large.
Yeah.
Vying for resources is a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
Yeah, from, getting over it, that game. Yeah, let's go.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man-meat around you. A sensation.
I think it's a free game somewhere.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering
Good.
is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert. Hurting. Longing.
Good one, I think.
Dancing to disco music.
It's good music.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache. A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow you know what it is. A cooper skin normal to a carriage. What? Great. Yeah, bet it is. When do we start thinking? I think now. I think we start thinking now. Left ear gang. Sure. Grab the tie. I'll try. Hey, we got it. Hold tab to highlight. Oh! So you can see what I can do. Okay. See the bottles in the bathtub. Why? Great. Mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Damn! Was this not the same Elon that founds empires and lays waste to cities, viral and caring towards the little things? What? Probably not. No. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man. Suddenly you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Wipe the mirror. Chat isn't for— oh fuck, you're right. Let's move it over here. Actually, that's a bad spot as well. Fuck. What about up here and then do like— no, what? How do I do— this. Voila, fixed. Professional streamer. As you slowly reach your hand toward the surface of the okay. Abort, you clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you will see there, and you will never unbecome it. Maybe I should touch it. Yeah. There's definitely something wrong with it. Where should I even begin? There's the bloatness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. Oh, hey, bud. Just touch my nose. It's not your nose. It's not. I'm sure everything is fine touching it. It's not. Your nose feels like a balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. Doesn't appear to be a particularly small nose either, not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you. It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. Wipe the mirror. Great. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? I'm a superstar. Also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Or are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? No, this is what superstars do. Hell yeah. You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and know it won't come off. What the hell? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? It's for the ladies. Please promise yourself that no one tells me what to do. 5 XP gained, hell yeah. And we're going right through this game. Not doing that. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Or should I just leave and continue? This is a white check, so I may retry it if I fail. I'm just gonna continue. It's broken. You must think. Oh, it's a bit late. What else can I do? What's this? I wish I could go faster. I think it's just this assess the damage, yeah. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile. Oh Jesus, the picture bottom left is so... No, it's great. What do you mean? More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after the impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which coincidentally is missing its friend. Maybe. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room. 5 XP. And what else can I do? Nothing. Oh, shoe. Yeah, he did. I have a cassette tape. Can I do anything with it? Can I? No. Can I, like, equip it? I can't put it anywhere. It doesn't look like. Oh, it is empty. Never mind. Alright. Set out. What? I am inside. Oh, do I gotta look for a key? There's a key. It's like on here. What's up? Pull on the fan. The blaze comes squeaking to a halt. Pull on the light bulb. Terrible mistake. Turn lights off immediately. You can practice. Lights are off. Leave. Find your other shoe. I need my keys. Do the thinking in the mirror. If I don't do the thinking in the mirror. You hear a jingle. Oh, okay. Continue. The ring. Okay. Just do the thinking in the mirror. It belongs in the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species. Things were good, it was smooth sailing, people made gold and champagne tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style, but more importantly, disco happened. So what's the thing happening right now? Are you a random person in someone else's body? I think this is just me, like, not having a good time. Yeah, I think I'm winning. For Revaclor, your city, that meant only one thing. Goliam le Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Okay. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music in an open air, Bretenut, somewhere in Revacol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit, then he made the expression. So I adopted it. Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains. The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Le Million's original mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head. Long ago, some 20 odd years, there was a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression, looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic. You have some understanding of the near history of disco. Why is it all about disco? The rest is darkness, aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside it was a Cupris Kinema. No, it's not dystopian. If you're talking about the expression, then yeah, that's dystopian, but attempt to stop the expression. Kinda wanna try. It failed. It's post-Soviet realism. I don't know who you are, but I love it. What's this? Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. Dystopian. Fuck off. Alright. Who's this? Oh, what's
Hello,
this?
officer.
Hey, what's up? March, the year is 51. So it's 1951. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like a scale armor sparkling. This is a sparkle of too many nights out in the city.
No.
She seems perplexed by your question.
Because you're a police officer, sir. I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Great. You have no doubt about the drinking, but do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something. I feel like if I did this, it's gonna ruin something, so I'm not gonna do it. Nope. Not happening. Okay, if none of these work, I'll do it last. Might not know where I am or who I am or what a corpus canema is. How I know what one sounds like. She nods. But I do know when someone's not telling me the whole story. What am I doing here? What's my case? She takes a long drag before speaking. There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops. Why didn't you just tell me that? I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost. Don't be harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer. You guys suck. Yeah. uh, 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 uh,
It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
cool.
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Alright. No. Trompe mode. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Oh god. Loading. Set in France? I think so, yeah. fictional universe. Who is Land Durasso? There's some karaoke stuff. The speakers connect to the radio. This music is seasoned with static. You should totally sing karaoke here the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know. My soul is modest. Our PA system by other people is. Who's mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this, though. See if it works. You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious. Oh no, don't sing the happy song, it's stupid. Sing the sad song, it's profound. Finish that. I'm not gonna do that, but pretty cool. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter and inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk. Look at this stuffed bird. Competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broke and the man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is a great skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. The small steel tag says as much. The great skua, stir-coated skua. What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy? He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject. Understood. Leave. Just gonna look at everything. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. The door is bolted. A sign reads "Kitchen reserved for personal until 1 o'clock." Inside, you catch a glimpse of Union paraphernalia, a strike poster, some red pennants. A sign reads "Mess Hall reserved for Union members. Doors open at 4." Who are you?
Hello, sweetie.
Hello.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Okay. Yeah, Royal Pinball Machine's unplugged. The theme on the pinball machine is a standard royalist theme used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavored cigarettes. Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imaginary a yellow plastic crown with a liquid branding embezzled on it. Yeah. The contemporary period stands still. The faded carousel of progress that doomed the royalists is itself winding down. Our time is decelerating into what? No one knows. Cool. What's this? What is this? Guess I'm researching that? Wait, what? I guess I'm researching that, sure. Is there anything like over here? Guy. Man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines. encircled by a logo with a tree. A colourful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister of a pack of headache medicine. It's a dock worker's ID doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. No. Leave. A sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already? Not now. Nah, I'm good. Alright. Best spectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone, you. As we approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in a greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer. Shake his hands.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be a deep golden orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go. I don't really know my name.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Okay.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree? So the body is still in the tree, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
We all feel that way sometimes. There's no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will. And then soon after, dead bodies would be dangling from all the trees. He concludes, but first we have to take it down. He looks at you. Your character's pretty bad at this whole... Yeah, he kind of is. He looks at you for a moment in silence. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now, but I have seen officers go through much, much worse. I'm just built different, right? Just a different breed. Just going on. After you, officer. If you're about to embark on an investigation, you have a badge. I mean, don't have a badge. It wasn't on me when I woke up. Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence. Lieutenant Kim is not on your party. You can talk to him whenever by clicking on him. Yeah.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
What? What is this? A joke to you? Is this what you get when you call the police now? This guy?
Yep.
You've been waiting for a week here.
Yep.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper and hands it to the lieutenant. This sounds like something you can use to call the Sylvie area, no shit.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What? Of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are. But as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective?
Probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. Ask him about the body location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones. Not my versa. She went away because none of your business. Have they not been telling you you're a cop? Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back and because I asked for her number. The lieutenant opens his little notebook. At the cover, the number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Thank you, he says. Didn't go well. I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but I felt obligated to do it. It was a bad idea. No, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching. Alright, see ya, deal. Good for you. Was there something else I'd like to get back to I was doing? Behind this building, there's a courtyard. He points to the kitchen behind him. They hoisted him up on a tree. And how did we get there? As easy. See the door there? He points to the west. First, you exit through that. Then you're right. You should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for incognito cavalry to fit through. This man means the heavy cavalry of innocence. Okay. I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is they? Oh, he's a bit surprised he caught that. People are saying it was the union dock workers that it was a lynching. The locals, customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everything. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it. Did the Debardas themselves tell her this, or is this a rumor? I don't really know. You'll have to ask her. Why would the dock workers lynch this man? I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do. You mean the strike? Yes, the strike. He makes a little quotation marks with his fingers. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbor company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionists probably thought they'd send a message. What, are you crazy? Of course I didn't kill him. That's all. Let's go. Not so fast, he points to you. You owe me 130 real. What's... Oh, excuse me, you owe me 130 real. He pronounced the R with a mock accent. The IRR interested real is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money. Wow, you're a genius, that's right. Money, you owe this establishment 100 real. He points to the red ledger on the counter. And let's see, he dramatically turns the page in the ledger. 3 knights at a tower. If 20 real comes to 60 real, then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. Start trying to tell me you didn't, that will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run the tab of 30 real, actually more, but you will round down 30 for your hard work. Maintaining the stability and order of Revacol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30, 130 real. And yes, real is still money. Why are you a philosopher? I don't care. There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Guerrero looks for something in the pockets. What happens now? He turns to Lieutenant. I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer. If he doesn't have the money by the night, then he shrugs. Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. Let's see what I can do. Sorry, I couldn't help more. Creases a line in his forehead above the spectacles. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Okay, we have to get this investigation started now. The man wants to say something, then thinks so better of it. Good luck. Autosave. Oh my god. So much dialogue. Been at this low hostel for only 3 nights. Where have you been before? You had. You don't really know, do you? I don't. I only have a vague blackened image. A vague blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. Could I trace the way back somehow? You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear. And there's so much dialogue in this game. Do I care about this? Who this amber name and speaking teeth beguiled the tanner remains of the nation. I don't really care about this. I'm gonna do this. Initialize. I'm gonna stop this one. I wanna get home. Anything else? Not really. Water. Okay. What is this?
The RCM in Martinez? What
Yeah.
can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all. Of course. What can I help you with?
Me? I'm just a gardener. I'm working on what? I have a greenhouse in the yard. She gestures over her shoulder. I've been trying to get some work done, but... Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks. Don't worry, miss. We're here to clean it up. You can get back to work. And thank you, she smiles politely. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale. Salts? Ammonium salts? Perhaps useful for later. Okay. We need directions, of course, where to. It's there, she points north in the yard, right through the hole in the fence. Where am I? What do you mean? In Mentinius, sir, in the city of Ravacol. She looks around thinking what else to say. This intersection is called Roundabout North. What is in the south? Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. It's kind of accident, probably. What is on the other side of the canal? Just coast. There's a little fishing village there and a fish market, but that got closed down ages ago. North. Pier, the campsite, apartment building, some more tenements. Not a lot, really. East. The harbor gate, some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics, she shrugs. A fritte store, too. She looks at the water, squinting. It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martianese Inlet, or There are some islands on the bay, but they're hard to reach. Thanks. That's all for now. Alright. Of course, I won't hold you back. She wipes her brow with a canary yellow glove. If there's a corpse, then you're gonna need those gloves for the autopsy. Sure, keep them. I have another pair. She hands you your rubber gloves with no visible noise. Thank you. Am I talking to them again, or am I like looking at street signs? Oh, it's the street. Oh, okay. Makes a bit more sense. Heap of snow melts in his wheelbarrow. Pigs go home. The street's name is illegible. Whatever. There are bottles inside. You can pick them up if you had a bag. Wait, what's this? Rule said Saint Gish Lane 8B. Okay. Oh, this is the place where you talk to the kid.
Kono's got this!
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12. If there was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin. Awesome.
Oh yeah, never comfy, Kuno.
Yells the other kid behind the fence. Hey kid, a word. Police
Right
business.
in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
The children ignore you.
Love it in the dick!
Faggots love it in the dick. The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empires of this body. Kid is obviously high.
Fuck that Kuno. Yeah, right in the
The shit himself!
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kono know what a rake is? Kono's not a gardener! The fuck are you talking about?
He throws another rock.
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
Alright, entertain the Kono. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh?
This reminds
Show
me of
me
you,
what
George,
you got.
because he's ginger as well, just like you. The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast. The body, what do you know about it? Shitload pig, what's your question? Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno. This is where you quickly ask him questions, real cop question like you. Do you know who he was? Kuno's fuck gimp. He picks up a rock. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice. He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know who he was. Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. He shakes his head, clearly offended, trying to make Kuno sing into the popo phone. Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down, so he didn't see it happening. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even Martinez. Kuno was in Revacol. He posts himself. Kuno wasn't regional. I don't know. Some fucking. He looks around trying to come up with something. Mesque or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno wasn't fucking Night City. There's no Night City anywhere. Sounds like the name of a city in some Pulp Fiction novel. About the dead body. Thanks, Kuno. That's one name you can now cross off the list. Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. It seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno. Yeah, you tell the fagari, Kuno. You're testing Kuno's patience here. Get lost, faggot. I don't want to discuss the body with you again. About the crime scene. Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck you want with it? Sus as fuck? Yeah. I have a question for later. For now, let's talk about something else. Kuno's Kuno pig. The boy points to his chest with both thumbs. It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using third-person perspective as a shield. Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang, in a bang gang. Kuno's bangs for Madre, bangs for the Mazda, bangs for Revacol. Watch out, Kuno is trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you. The thing behind the fence starts squealing. Shrill and violent like a firearm. The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the window overlooking your help. Pig's got Kuno, help. Rape. Cool. Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of there before. Cool. How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Yeah! Jeez! Fuck. I wasn't expecting that. This is 12-year-old always trying to get his bearings. No, officer, you did this, says the lieutenant, breaking his silence. Get yourself together. Okay, pig, he's no longer wearing his demonic grim. Something happened. Punch made him calmer. Kuno knows to respect that violent shit. You should see Kuno's dad. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything, he declares with pride. Cool. She's fallen ominously silent. Only her eyes are alive, jumping from actor to actor. That's not gonna happen. Who brushed? The fuck do you want? It's just the body. It's nothing. So you respect me, your dream pay is not how this shit works. A little, but don't expect anything to change. Alright. Fuck. Get your snout out of Kuno's ass. He waves you off. Kuno knows how hard Kuno pushes it. Kuno pushes it harder level. You should give up, Popo, or the Kun will keep fucking it out of you. Are you okay, Kuno? She looks worried. The Kun has her confused. That went wrong. He took it as a compliment, and then he had a minor seizure. Okay. That was fun. Kid's ladder is rickety, but still climbable. This ladder's for game wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. Jesus. You seem to be holding your breath. Look down. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils. Let go of your nose without throwing. That's not gonna happen. Active decay. The lieutenant raises a white piece of linen to his nose. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging. It's about to blow. Alright, let's puke. Damn it. Gross. Very gross. Yeah. Too late, it's possible to keep it in your body. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, till a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commander Red rises from the pool, among it distilled spirit and bits of skish kebab. Yes. Sorry. It's okay, have us down, everyone. The lieutenant hands you his white handkerchief. Keep it. Thanks. The hangover's clearly making this worse for you. Use ammonia to clean your head. If you can handle a headache, you know, some officers use it to deal with cadaver and odor. Not you. I can't handle a headache. It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you. That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the Fritte store nearby. Having the anomia's modifier to the endurance check modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them. Okay. is this? Lieutenant's handkerchief. Clothes. Gloves. Gloves. Alright, let's go back. What can we do? Talk to the girl. What is this? These footsteps. There are several footprints in the mud left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Get an exact count. Maybe more than 12? No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. Standard work boots, steel and reinforced toes, number 46. Holy shit, I'm thinking! Standard work boots, steel and reinforced, no, number 44. Hob-nailed work boots, steel and reinforced toes, number 43. Standard work boots, number 45 or 46? Which is it? You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them. Another standard work boot, steel and reinforced toes, number 44. Male or female? Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped. I'm pretty good at this, ain't I? You're not bad. It's as it is. The whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it. And the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46, but the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There is an aberration in the pattern of the sole. However, the right sole is smoother, more worn. How many? The lieutenant has been tracking your eyes movement. 8. It was pretty off then. I counted 20. The same guys are going back and forth. Never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. He points to his glasses. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? 200, you think so? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be dead man. He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely. One of them was carrying him over. Maybe it was a giant. Could have been an extremely obese person. Possibly, yes. But why? Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just marched him up to the gallows. Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or maybe between 2 men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see? Woman or a kid? Could be a kid. How do you know? Yeah, he knows it's hard to discern sex from a person's great. Discerning random things, we're looking at holes in the mud. No idea where it is. I don't. Understood. Anything else? An aberration. One sole is smoother than the other. Interesting. Let's name it the odd sole. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal, like a joiner at the harbor. He thinks for a second, or maybe a drummer. A drummer. That's too. So one of the. No, it's not. Forget it. We're not looking for a drummer. He raises his index finger. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out their right shoe before the left. The acceleration is on the right. Doesn't seem to hear you. Looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off. We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as potential subs. Seems prudent, no? You're right, let's keep a low profile. Lieutenant writes something down in his notebook, then reverts to the tracks in the mud. A week maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller who reported in the hanging. It's not impossible. How do you know? I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Revacol. 7 days below freezing. The day before the day of this hanging was the last warm day. Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago. What do you think happened here? But I think a mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. one of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. And after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle. Stood in a semicircle facing his direction at first glance. This appears to be a lynching. Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy. We've been through all of it. Alright, well now. Box. Morale, money. Someone's trying to grow herbs in the greenhouse. Okay. Can I talk to you?
Yes?
Okay, let's go. I don't really care. Let's go right here. This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. Okay. Well, let's go get the... Oh yeah, what's over here? Letter R wears a crown on the ribbon below, a light above descending. This is the logo of the municipality of Revacol. This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says whirling in rags. Your fingers start to itch. Oh fuck, we only have 2 viewers. We only have 2. Wait. Is this game that boring? Do we actually just have 2 viewers? Oh, great. That's a record for me. Usually I only have like 3 or 4 or 5, something like that. 2 viewers. That's a record for me. Fucking hell. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna do this and then get the body, and I think I'm done for today. We should try using a pry bar. There's one thing. I'm tapping between Sophie and this, probably not counting me. Maybe. Maybe. Might be broken on my end. I don't know what it says on Twitch, but on Streamlabs it's only saying 2. Weird. Try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Rolling In Ranks. He probably has one. It says 3 for me. It says 2 for me. So. Well, then, okay, we'll do this later. I want to see if I can get the stuff to get the body down. How's this going? 16%? Cool. Alright, you.
It's raining again. It was clear just an hour ago.
Oh, she cranes her neck. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here. Pig is a widely used term for a member of the police. It's not loving. No need to worry, the lieutenant steps up. We're not saying you did. Sure, I'm done with them. She takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to you. Sorry to see you. What's this? Okay. And then items. Can you check, like, who? Like, isn't, like, there's probably a button somewhere for seeing who's in the chat. I'm pretty sure there's a button to seeing who's in the chat. If you can, it'd be great if you could check that out for me. Oh, wait. Leave. I want to go here, and then this. How do I use this? Me, Commander Root. I recognize none of those names except for you, Charlie. So technically, if this is correct, we have 4 viewers. I think Fire fell asleep. Yeah, it's entirely possible. How do I use this? So when I hear that actually knows how to play this game, how do I use this? Landrasil, you seem to know what the fuck you're doing. Do you know how to use this? Because I'm pretty sure I need this to, like, do the thing that I need to do, if I'm not mistaken. It's used automatically, okay. Well, it's still not doing great, so I need, like, a mask or something. Okay, used it, so no. Can you just go up to the corpse again and try to check again? Oh, okay. Well, it didn't work. It was an 8% thing. Nor does the wind right now. You feel the lieutenant pat your back. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You're facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder. Only gives +1, but this is just a tutorial that teaches you about retrying white checks and how certain things can unlock / give bonuses. Okay. Why can't I keep it in if this is bullshit? Can't we do something else? I think I want to solve. Sure. I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday's cadaver day, throw up, investigate, throw up, initial autopsy, throw up, bag it, pension it back. And drive to the station, maybe throw up on the way there. If you didn't bag the thing tight enough. You seem to be fine. I think I've lost my sense of smell. A white lie. Cool. And not being hungover helps too. I know there's a 2-minute assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help. He withdraws his hand and looks you in the eye. You need to get your shit together. Okay. We should go talk to the locals, find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now. You have received a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet in the bottom right menu and equip it. Okay. So we can... Volumetric shit compressor. Your shit is a part and is rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It is pressed to the opposite of that together. Compressed and smoked to... What the fuck? I think I'm gonna keep this guy. Unless it's like a mission to select this guy. No. Alright. Gotta go talk to the manager. I'll talk to the manager, see if I can get a key, open the trash can, and if there's something that can help me take down the body. If there's not something that can help me take down the body, then I'll leave. If there is, I'll take down the body and then go. Because I want to see what happens if I do it.
Can I help you?
No, I know it belongs to the whirling in rags. Like now you could have thought that helps. Now you, like now you could have a thought that helps with that check. Doesn't take long to internalize either. Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container low? That check being not thrown up near the corpse. Yeah. Why, to keep the hobos and drunks out, that's why, and the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage. I guess that one would help with the not throwing up, you're right. I thought as much, and are you the only party with access to the trash container? Well, yes, us and the garbage disposal company. Oh, I didn't. I fucking. I mispressed. God fucking damn it. God. Goodbye. God damn it. Alright, let me go to the thought. Yeah, this one would probably. Oh yeah, only 30 minutes. That takes no time. I'm gonna stop this. Actually, I can keep going. I imagine it like continues anyway. Well, it'll be faster. $30 is no time. Like, in this game, not in actual, like, this countdown right here, I imagine, is the actual clock that's being used. There's no penalty for researching multiple. Oh, it doesn't, like, lower it? Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. Some you should not be possible to simply raise it. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. Open the lid. Gain XP plus 10. Smell of rotten food rises to greet you. See soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. We're just in time. The Lieutenant Pearson. This hasn't been emptied for over a week. I'm gonna grab the box of the cart and pick up the rags. Yeah, sure. See milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows. The mythology in your fingers. You're used to this. No, searching for evidence in the trash. Okay. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste soile cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however. Nah, you just have to spend some in-game time to progress the thought to its final internalized state upon which it gives its full benefits. Okay. Pick up the yeah. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of Denonian trousers. Grab them. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air. The victim's clothes, the lieutenant smells them. Cadaver odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. The lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pocket. Drop them in here, officer. Back of trousers. The lieutenant quickly searches the jeans. Guitar mark, blue jeans, pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt too, a wide belt. The loops appear stretched, but looks into the container. The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here. Something slimy catches our eye. Reach for it. A drab long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus. I should play Fortnite. And time is frozen outside of interactions dialogue. Okay. Back the shirt. This is a military type overgarment, no label or serial number. This is the kind of rib knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario, he nods to himself. Anything more? So exploration is essentially time free. That's cool. The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye, but other than that, a thrown out towel, a mug, that's all. Alright, we should go to the Garte again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard, or that one. He nods toward the red-haired boy behind him. I'd advise against confronting that force. Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and this establishment had the key, just a small loose thread. Okay. Lieutenant nods, then looks back in the trash container. Search for the food waste. It's just organic waste, cold and slimy in your hands, apple and potato peels mostly, unidentifiable sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown for good measure, but hey. What? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny, looks like the corner of something. Something larger, clipboard, a blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes written in a man's handwriting. Officer, is that your paperwork? It is. Look, he points to the clipboard. The plastic has the RMC street grid on it. You have even got an autopsy form in there. A miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the board. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash? Well, lucky we found it. You should take stock of it. So, just to be sure that something has not been RC adversaries, organized crime, and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes. It would also not hurt to start taking notes on this case. He peers into the trash where soggy cartons and rags stink uninviting. And tell me what your eagle eyes see, or are we finished? You pick out the broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron, only in its social sensibility. Close the lid. Container sounds a muffled gong. That's one thing off the list. Alright, leave. Ask Uno if he knows anything. Ask Garte if he knows how the victim clothed. Alright. I think I'm done. Unless I can do anything with the body right now. Like, try again. No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, I'm done for today. So, gonna save. Yeah. Save. Nice. Yeah. Done for today. I don't know. Next stream is Saturday. Same time as today. If I don't forget. Whether I'll continue this or Skyrim or whatever. We'll have to see then. Yeah. Fuck Westcrack. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it much more than I did when I was playing this alone. I haven't talked like this, like out loud to myself for a while, but I'm fine with it. Yeah. Well, talk to you later, I guess. Alright, see ya, cunts.